Dezhi.
Couple questions. We know that 4 p.m. this afternoon there will be a emergency Security Council meeting.
That's what I hear.
Yeah. So will there be any briefers from Secretariat?
Rosemary DiCarlo.
Okay. The Iranian mission to the UN just tweet this on X. The response to an assassination will indeed be special operations hard and intended to instill deep regret in the perpetrator. Has the Secretary, I know Maggie just asked this question, has Secretary General ever contacted anybody in Iran on the situation?
I mean, he has contacted people in Iran in the...
At least not the president.
I mean, there've been none that I'm aware of in the last 72 hours. But he has been in touch in the very recent past with Iranian officials.
And has the UN received any complaint from Lebanon on what you mentioned about the South?
I haven't seen a letter. I'd heard that there would be perhaps a letter sent to the Secretary General for Circulation to the Security Council.
For the two attacks you mentioned, the South Beirut and Tehran, do you think they are a violation of sovereignty?
Well, we've seen the attack in Lebanon being claimed by the Israeli forces. Any attack from one country into another is a violation of sovereignty. Yeah.
Okay. One last question. You just read out the statement on the attack, the assassination of the Hamas political leader. Couple of weeks ago, the Secretary General issued the statement on Trump assassination, said the Secretary General unequivocally condemned the attack of political violence. Why not this time?
First of all, let's not compare things that are clearly, in our mind, different. There is a conflict ongoing in the region. We don't want to see that conflict escalate. Every action and every time there is an action and there is a counteraction. One can go back a long time to see which is the action that started it, right? What we want to see is to, and we call for this, let's be honest, not with great success. After every time we see senior officials being killed. Every time we see civilians being killed, like we saw in the Golan just a few days ago, we call for restraint, and it is critical that our calls, which are backed up by messages being passed on by our envoys, but that especially those member states who have influence and over all of the players in the region, all work towards that goal of de-escalation.
So the most important thing is now restraint.
Correct.